No, it would have been dude looks like a lady. And she probably would have had them program it so the song played every time that character came on screen. Just so you understood. Oh, it's magic! What? Guys, like... It makes me upset because I'm one of those people that grew up with like Halloween Town and the whole. To this day, I can still quote you Granny Cromwell's speech on magic, where it's really very simple. You just want something and let yourself have it, and it's a trick to trying to impose rules on magic that don't just make things more racist and heteronormative.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be, but, you know, J.K. Rowling is a thing.
Yeah.
Hang on, Natty. You know how this works by now.
Well, the thing, too, like, my biggest issue is... Well, obviously, aside from that, the stuff she said is hurtful and damaging to
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But it's just, like, she could just not say those things. Like, if she believes
But she could just keep it to her fucking self.
Exactly. And she would not be damaging her multimedia empire brand.
Right, but she's actively, and that's what she's doing, is she's actively seeking to damage people because she's got this platform. And the only reason she's saying things is because she's got this platform.
Right.
Wow. Kitty agrees. It's just, yeah, she's right. In a magical world, there would be no trans people because everyone would have the body they wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the dude trying to catch the diricle. And he falls.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a diricle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father.
That dude sounded very drunk.
Right.
Or like he didn't put his dentures in.
I'm gonna say he didn't put his dentures in. Who, me stealing things? No, I would never.
I'm sorry, was that mailbag not open to everybody?
Oh, did you hear her latest thing where she's now claiming that, like, they didn't put any barriers on quote-unquote stealing in the game? And she thinks that... Oh, yes, we definitely have to wear the Dorky jumper. And she thinks that because nobody's self-policing and just not doing it, it's proof that everybody would be a bad person without rules. Like, without some fear of punishment.
How about J.K. Rowling?
Yeah, she's using this game to prove a, like, societal point, like, the fact that they didn't actively discourage you from going into people's homes and taking their things.
You know, or it's a fucking video game.
Right? Like, my digital theft doesn't have any real consequences.
I'm not gonna go into a real person's house and steal shit because I can do it in Pokemon or Hogwarts Legacy.
Right? Like, the thing is, my digital theft doesn't matter.
Well, like,
I'm not taking the literal, like, food and money out of somebody's mouth.
Right. Like, you know, Pokemon in particular, they, from, like, the first game, they, tell you to, like, go into people's houses and talk to them, and basically people
shake
give
their
you...
trees and shit.
Yeah, people give you stuff to help you. It's, like, part of the whole thing.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
There's like one NPC in Pokemon history that you go into their house and they immediately stop you and they're like, this is private property, what are you doing here? And then kick you out of the house.
Right, and everybody thinks that guy is weird.
Oh, speaking of J.K. Rowling, I didn't know they put her in the game.
Right? There she is.
She just ran in and said somebody said transgender.
Somebody said the transes exist.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
I like how they get rid of this one. Like, they get this one to chase them, and then just immediately, like the Kool-Aid Man, boom! Second troll! Oh, shit! I was scratching my ear. This guy's just just boom! Second troll. It's like the fucking Hobbit's breakfast of trolls.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it!
Your poor frantic character. Are we doing anything?
Finally, somebody asking the smart question.
Right? I mean, leave it to Riley to like be smart in a moment of panic. Like, I just want to make sure I'm even damaging this thing.
What was that?
I'm throwing things at it.
Beating at his own game.
It's called throwing things at it.
He's faltering!
I'm surprised nobody thought of this earlier. It's like Natty got dunked. It's like one of the most basic things on the planet. It's like that moment in Star Trek Picard when Vadic throws the ship at the Titan and everybody's like, what's she doing? Yeah, she's throwing something at you. I don't know why you guys don't do that more. It works surprisingly well in space.
A fully grown troll by yourselves.
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard.
I threw a lot of barrels at it.
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is.
In fact, one might say I panicked and just threw barrels at it until it went away.
They will write legends of my story one day. My name
perhaps
is
the two of
Donkey
you
Kong.
wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back.
Yeah,
to where
they're
they
gonna
were.
give all the
Of course,
credit to a
officer.
monkey.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you again.
Officer Singer.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Heron. Good to see you.
I love how I, the literal child, has been entrusted to go around cleaning things up. But then again, I, the literal child, just, like, disintegrated a troll, so I guess I figure it's fine. Why is nobody freaking out more that I, the literal child, just disintegrated a troll? Because there was no body. Do trolls... I guess trolls usually disappear when you defeat them because of game limitations, but, like...
Yeah,
you could have at least acted like it was
definitely,
weird.
yeah, disintegrated.
thing
He
for
got
Officer Singer to
blown
worry
away
about.
into... You friggin' Kamehameha'd him into non-existence.
Yeah, you Zeus lightning bolted his ass into crispiness. Really, I'm just surprised that no one has, no one is like, hey, that... Everybody's like, oh, that's a good job, you defeated a troll,
were
not
just
like,
talking about
you
you.
zapped him into non-existence.
Hello, sir. I don't
And
believe
that's
we've met.
slightly
Allow me to
worrying,
introduce
because if you can
myself.
zap a troll
Augustus
into
Hill,
non-existence, what else can you zap into
extraordinaire. I'd like to
unalivedness?
thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those
Then
trolls.
again, you
And not
can
to mention
literally
your
go
help
around
restoring
just
Hogsmeade
vodka
to its
cadavering
rightful
people and
state.
nobody
I was
cares.
happy to help.
Frankly, you
I mean,
deserve
who needs
an
a Vada
honorary
Kedavra
learning.
when you could just
But I can
literally
offer you something
disintegrate your enemy?
Much more useful.
Right?
I mean, I feel like that's
Black
more
Rag's
useful
wizard
because
wear
there's
and
no
among my
evidence.
inventory are some unique items that afford certain.
Like, you literally, you
protections,
run
as it
around,
were.
one of the
Life-saving
transformations
protections.
later in the game
And
with
as I
the
suspect this won't
ancient
be your
magic is you
last
literally turn
dangerous
people into
encounter, I'd like
chickens.
to give you one such
You
set of
literally run
runes.
around
In
turning
thanks
in
for what you
people into
did today.
chickens, and nobody's like, hey, that child might be dangerous.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Ooh. Oh, it's all so expensive.
And unavailable.
Yeah, all I had to do was that. Oh, well, it's gonna make me.
This is probably the shopping tutorial.
It is. It is. It's the different clothing has different differences.
Yeah.
Oh, you said we have to have a ridiculous robe, right?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me sell some things. Oh god, the Kraken robe, but I already bought the other one, so we're not getting that one yet. We'll get it when we get it. I'll get better stuff later.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer.
I just
Shall
threw
we head to the
a lot of
broomstick?
barrels.
Sounds like a good idea.
If this was the
Wonderful.
1990s
Just down this
again,
way,
in
then.
the Harry Potter times, I'd be like, yeah, I just channeled Donkey Kong. I just threw barrels at it. Don't left. There we go.
Awesome. See, now you need to get a different color scarf, though. Because it doesn't look
Too
quite
much
as good.
synergy.
Yeah, it doesn't look quite as good when it doesn't match.
Alright. Should we keep the red top at?
Yes.
Or yeah, okay.
I really was digging the top hat.
Okay.
I know you're a little sad that it doesn't show. There we go.
This one or this one?
Oh, definitely the more ridiculous one.
Which one was that? Dave?
The black one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it was obvious that that was the more ridiculous one.
Look who you're talking to.
That's true.
And we're also in the dorky sweater.
You look like you're gonna go out and sell snake oil to people. Or possibly run an infomercial at 3 a.m. about tax services.
I look like I'm off to see the wizard and throw a house at a green witch.
Well, you're already throwing barrels. You're halfway there.
Right?
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
I do like the Serona Ryan character. I like how they fleshed her out, and I just loved the voice. It's something about the timbre and the way they pitched it. But then again, I'm always a fan of deeper voices in female characters.
When they came to
Yeah.
Hogsmeade, that all you needed
Look, I have a
was
type, and it's big muscle
Like
mommies,
Kane,
okay?
A distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
You, sir, have a great hat. May I have it?
This child. What are you not telling me?
Look, I need
All
that
you need
hat.
to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to
Just
me.
Accio his hat out of nowhere.
Let's go.
I mean, look at that. It's glorious.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet.
Oh god, I have
I
some
know
of
I've
the
seen
some
it
of the
somewhere.
top hats are the female designs, so they're the super
Quickly,
tiny
let's get
off
inside
to
the
the
three
side
broomsticks.
ones. Oh, we're gonna end up wearing one of those, aren't we?
Possibly.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you,
Look,
Sirona.
that voice
You
is
be
butter,
well.
and you can't convince me otherwise.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on
Look
me.
too weird.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Yeah, the second
right?
troll. It was a surprise troll.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure.
You got trolled.
I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
No, most trolls are on the forums.
Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
I just think this is a badass little moment. Like this moment here,
that
I think,
Lodgok I saw leaving just
encapsulates what everyone really loved about Harry
Not what
Potter.
it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
This town spirit, like
I
chosen
said,
one,
my
like
friend is busy.
clear-cut theatrical
One
villain,
would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
like that
Come,
sort of
Theophilus.
upright
The Three Broomsticks is
storytelling. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Yeah.
take our galleons
I think
elsewhere.
that's the type of thing that appealed
Can't drink
to people about
butterbeer
Harry
forever.
Potter in the first place. You can't drink butterbeer forever! Twiddle my fingers as I walk away. Threateningly.
Seems you've made an unfortunate
Hoping that
enemy.
it's gonna make a difference
Watch
whether or
your
not I
back.
kick your
Look at
ass
the
if
horror
I have to
of
wait
any troll
outside
you
for
might
4
encounter.
hours.
Trolls.
I like how he
run
specifically
and
tells
run.
you, he's like, you can't drink
Do you not
butterbeer
tell me?
forever, and then you don't
promise
see
I
him
can't do
again for
anything.
like 6 hours in the
It's
game.
best I do
Like,
not lead.
you don't see hide nor hair of him again for like
I think
several
that now
months.
Might be a good time
Nice.
to head back to the castle.
Despite the fact that he like heavily implies he will be waiting outside for you.
I'm surprised they didn't come up with a way to like get you out of the Three Broomsticks without actually going outside.
Right? Like the obvious choice would be to have just Sirona apparate you back to the edge of Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Like, given that she's an adult witch that probably has the capability to do that.
Right.
Her being, or even her being like, hang on,
certainly
I'll
glad
call
Sirona
Professor
was there.
Weasley.
And that
Like,
she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rupert
given
and
that she
Harlow.
probably
I want to
has some
understand
sort
what's
of
going on,
system for
I
instant
hope you will tell me.
communication.
Yeah.
But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley was certain
Because they're about to apparate me right back
anyway.
anyway.
I
So,
don't
like,
want
the
her to worry.
obvious story choice here would have been to just have Sirona be like, hey, yeah, because they're about to make me use the flu system to go back. They simply
Yeah,
forced
that
me to.
conversation should have just taken place inside the Three Broomsticks.
Right? It should have just taken place that, or like just Sirona being like, "Hey guys, I'll take you back to school," or "Let me call the teacher," you know, that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
or if they really had to do the "we're gonna make you fast travel so you understand the system," you could have had her be like, "Hey, come over to the fireplace, use the flu system to get back to Hogwarts. It's too dangerous."
Yeah,
to get
exactly. Yeah,
outside."
yeah. Like Sirona just looks at you and goes, "Hey, the you can here's some flu powder. You can use my fireplace because." The Weasleys in the first movie make it clear that pretty much any fireplace is a fireplace.
A fireplace.
Fireplace, yeah. So Sirona's just like, yeah, here's some flu powder. Go back to the school. It's too dangerous to let you walk back.
Exactly.
It would have taken second. I don't actually know where the where is the Gryffindor common room?
They should put a little mark next to it on the thing so you know which one you need to click.
They should.
But then they also should have done the flu powder thing like we talked about.
Right? Like there's
And-
like this game just epitomizes missed opportunities because of lazy writing. Because we know who drafted the screenplay for it, which she did. She wrote the first versions of this game. We know why it's lazy writing. But it does. It's just missed opportunities because of lazy writing.
Yeah.
Because basically they take the video gamification of it for granted. Okay, flying off the ship. Yes, wand handles. We're doing things that get us wand handles. Why can I not say that? I've been saying wand handle. I can't hit the D if there's an H after it, apparently. Then again, I don't like the D anyway, so it's not a
Yeah,
spot.
I was trying to think of a comment, and you beat me to it. Also, I was stuck on the wand thing, because I was trying to make it into like a, oh, Star Wars Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan handle. Okay, locket we found in Gringotts. Uh-huh. Read my mail. Jesus, I'm one off from the fucking Okay, I need to go back to Hogsmeade, get one more because look at that coat. Look at that coat.
That is pretty fantastic.
Right? Like, look at that coat. That is we need that. Oh, yeah. I was going to look at... We'll keep it.
Yeah, it's even sillier than the other one. Plus, it'll go better with the red pink robe, which I mean, it will not go better, and that's what we're going for.
Right? We can't have a sense of style around these parts. Okay, we're gonna do this side quest that gets us the wand handle first.
Alright. Yeah, it probably won't let you teleport back right away anyways.
Yeah. Then we will go get one more page and do the
Handy resource
whole...
indeed, your field guide.
And put the Zonko's coat on.
We're gonna not play this for 3 months and then come back and we're just gonna be like, why the hell is she dressed so weirdly?
Right? Nah, come on, it's us. Like, literally what's gonna happen is we're gonna hit this point. We're gonna turn the game back on, look at it and go, yeah, that's an us thing to do. That is 100% an us thing to do about this situation.
Revelio.
I'm really sad that this corridor didn't have like the snake instrument. Like they didn't have any pages explaining all the magical instruments. It makes me sad.
Yeah, that is weird.
Like I had to know about fucking this asshole. Yeah, Lachlan the Lanky. Like I had to know about this Scottish asshole, but I couldn't know about what a fucking snake lute sounds like. Tell me what the snake lute sounds like. Oh, shut up.
Sounds like
Pete.
that.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a
You're
jar.
just like, you're on your own, dude.
But he failed.
You are on your own.
So I took my revenge
Okay,
to wreak havoc and
we're
harm.
basically wearing the same
It was
hat.
granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed.
You realize we're gonna end up looking like Peeves.
That is the end goal.
I'd have 1 weekly swim.
We're gonna be running past, and people are just gonna like, what the fuck? When did Peeves get tangible?
This is the Peevesification of Dorkhaven.
I love that we're doing this flip and the hat stays in place.
Well, of course, it'd be unrealistic if it didn't.
Magic.
Revelio.
My parents were
Oh, where is that? I'm not chasing it right now. I will literally be chasing it for an hour.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see
Is
you again.
everything
Thank
all
you for
right?
asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And
Okay,
now I've
they
taken
had
straight to
her
my
bring
own
it up
charms.
that you meet her in the common room. Why couldn't they do that with Natty? Pick your laziness, game developers.
My arms get so tired carrying
You
them around
can't
all
have
day.
it all
I
of the
must have confused
directions.
the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
It seems like a lot of work just to carry books.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms
I
and
mean,
spells
I'm
have to
with
come
her
from
on
somewhere.
this.
Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scrivener
Wait a
they
second.
were
How
my
could
books
you
flying
mix
around.
up the
So she said
word
that if I
for,
caused her
like,
any more trouble,
how could
she'd
you
write
mix
to my
up the
parents.
words and the charm
You
failed
could
if
get
you
them for
weren't
me.
using verbal
They're only
magic?
5. She won't be suspicious of a new student.
How
looking
could a
around.
mixed up word have done
I
this?
suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much
I love how your
appreciate
character's
it.
always
One
like
of the books is my
super
diary.
it
I'd
like
rather it not fall into the wrong
Non-committal.
hands.
yeah,
If you could collect
like
them
for
and bring them
these
to
kind
me,
of quests,
I can
your
remove-
character's like super non-committal about it. Like, no, if I have the time, I'll go see if I can do it. And then you get quests like, go kill the troll, and your character's like, I'll do it, and the adults are like, please don't. And then you come back going, I did it! And they're like, what?
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those
Don't
books.
do the thing. I'm going to do the thing.
I need 4 more.
Why did you do the thing? It's literally several quests, like several of the more dangerous quests happen exactly like that. Your like the adults are like, oh, you know, this thing is happening, and your character's like, I'll go do the thing, and they're like, please don't do the thing, and you're like, too late. As you run away, like laughing.
BRB, doing the thing.
Right?
And the teacher's just like, oh no, stop, no.
Right. Oh no, don't do the thing. But whenever it comes to the little busy work quests, your character's like, maybe, if I have time. But any chance to kick someone's ass, and it's like, nope, already gone.
I mean, to be fair, it is really fun to disintegrate things.
Right? Okay, fine. If I had the power of Superman, I think I'd be a little eager to use it too. I just saw what we got, and oh god, it's even dorkier. Yup! High-waisted pants, here we come.
Alright, we're really going for a Doctor Who thing here. Actually, yeah, this does kind of feel real Doctor Who, doesn't it?
Right? No, we're going for a got loaded into a cannon and fired through every rack at the charity shop.
Ah, so the sixth Doctor. We're in our hashtag Colin Baker era.
I was gonna say, well, yeah. He's like, he stitched his clothing together from like the leftover dish rags.
Mm.
What was the one that just had the celery in his pocket, like he always needed to be ready to make a Bloody Mary?
That was the Fifth Doctor, Peter Davison.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Like he just always had to be ready for celery-related emergencies.
That is the Doctor's father-in-law, the Doctor.
Yup. Yeah.
Cressida, I collected.
Oh
your
yeah,
books,
because David
including
Tennant
your diary.
married his daughter.
What a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.